We've seen tensions run high in the villa as the Italian snack runs sour.
Ekin-Su has been crawling in and out the terrace at least once every hour.
The Hideaway is open for business as Tasha and Andrew reach new heights.
Bombshells have been flying in, and Jax will flatten you. My name's Megan Rose.
And I'm Matt Clewes, and this is Off the Island. Yes. Woo!
Woo-hoo!
Can you believe how
We're back.
quickly... What?
We're back.
We're back. I know, but can you believe how quickly this villa life is going already?
I know. I feel like... I don't know. I feel like it's been a bit of a whirlwind the last couple of weeks. And I'm trying to catch up, and every time I think I'm getting used to and settled with a couple, somebody else comes in, and I know that's the whole part of the programme, but I don't know how much more I can cope with. It's an extra long season this year, and I don't know. I'm scared.
Don't be scared. This is what we live for.
We do live for this. This is
what we
true.
live for. And whilst you've been away, I know you have been catching up, but there's a lot has happened in the last kind of 10 days or so. We've had ins, we've had outs, we've had arguments, we've had all sorts of things happening in the Hideaway. I'm going to sneeze.
Oh no.
There we
Bless
go.
you. I wanted to say to you, there's nothing worse than a lost and found sneeze. You know when it goes later on in the day, it just gets you.
Can I just say, I tweeted this as well on our Off the Island pod Twitter. Now I'm crying. So this is what happens. Do you reckon they suffer with hay fever? Seriously, because you never ever see them having issues with hay fever on the show.
It's not like our pollen, is it, abroad?
No, it's different gravy.
I'm sorry if anyone can hear my stomach rumbling. It's making some really weird noises tonight.
This is the situation we're in. We've got stomach rumblings. We've got crying eyes because of hay fever. This is all real. We're 100% real and loyal.
Authentic.
Yeah, like Georgia Steele.
I'm loyal, boo. I'm loyal.
I'm loyal. Right, should we head into our top 3 moments?
Yes.
Let's start with the Ekin-Su saga. I'm going to call it the Ekin-Su saga or the Ekin saga.
Oh, love that.
It sounds like something you'd get in a Greek restaurant. And although she is Turkish, if you didn't know, as David likes to point out, she's an actress.
Yep.
And I quote, apparently a liar as well, but we'll get to that. What do you think about Ekin-Su so far?
Oh, I mean, her first introduction promo reel didn't exactly give me like, woo, you're from Essex representing the county vibes. Like, it was like, here we go again. Someone from Essex that is really giving us a stereotype. Eckin hell, like literally, I just feel she's just gone in there to get every man that she can or turn at every man's head. And I don't think she cares who's in her way. I don't think she has the best girl code at the moment. But I do think she makes brilliant telly.
She makes brilliant telly. And I tell you what, she's up there Mora level from a few years ago. Like what Mora was like when she first came in, Ekin-Su was doing that as well. Just causing drama.
You are so right. It's like that instant whirlwind effect of, oh shit, she's here.
Literally. So let's talk about what she's done. So she came in, instantly went towards the V-Day or Davide, however we want to say it. Sorry if I got it wrong. Fast forward a few days, she's not very happy with some things. He forgot to bring her coffee one morning. It happens. Can I just say, well, how if someone forgot to bring you a coffee, would you be that annoyed? Do you know what I mean?
No, or maybe you could make them one.
Now there is a suggestion. What about if they forgot to make you breakfast as well, when everyone else had maybe, or a few people had been made breakfast for?
I mean, if it was an everyday occurrence, then it might become an issue. But she's known the guy how many hours at this point, and you're expecting him to make you breakfast and coffee every morning.
Literally.
I would tell someone where to go.
Literally. It's just too much.
I ain't looking to be no wifey.
Plus, at this point, you don't even know what they want for breakfast. Surely.
No. What if she's got an intolerance?
Exactly. She did want scrambled egg, though, I think. I think it was scrambled egg. Can't go wrong with a bit of scrambled egg, can you?
Can't.
But what has happened now is Jay has come in with Remy. And you know what it's like when these guys come in, not these guys, but girls as well. They come in and say, I'm going to stir things up. And very rarely do you actually see it happen. But these two have done it. They each pick 3 dates and to have 3 courses with, obviously 1 course each. That'd be a lot of food. And Ekin-Su got picked by both guys. She shared a piece of spaghetti with Jay, and Davide's there looking over the balcony at them two nearly touch just like that, but they didn't. They stayed like that. They stayed there. They stayed there.
That really is a Lady and the Tramp moment, isn't it?
It is. And I can imagine it's even more heartbreaking that it's over spaghetti for an Italian to watch.
You know what? I didn't even think about that. That is so true. How devastating.
I know. Does anybody want an Italian snack? Apparently,
that is too good. No, apparently she doesn't.
Well, yeah, literally. And now, obviously, the carnage has happened. We've had arguments. We've had not really tears, but she's gone up to the terrace, Meg.
How on earth did they get away with sneaking up to the terrace, crawling, coming back down at the same time, knowing that everyone would be aware that they had disappeared at the same time, and they still managed to do it more than once to share a secret snog?
It's funny because she goes to Andrew. No, I keep saying Andrew, it's Jay. Why do I keep saying Andrew? But she was like, meet me at the terrace in like 5-4 minutes. I'm like, 5-4 minutes?
That sounds like that song that Rihanna did. Now we got 4, 5 seconds to violin. Meet me at the terrace in 5 minutes. I'm just trying to make it away from David Day.
And I swear I wanna kiss you, Jay.
Oh, that's all I want.
There you go, wrote a hit right there. But yeah, but why would you say 5? I don't know. I just feel like you said a lower number first, then you said a higher number, don't you? Like,
yeah, like 4, 5 minutes, 4 minutes.
Yeah, and then I was like 10, 9 minutes. Like, what do you mean? Like, what you cooking? Like, what's going on? But what would she? Firstly, as Ekin-Su, I'm guessing she's just loving the kind of excitement of it.
I think so. I think she's the newbie and it's all about her. And I mean, you got to give her a dues. At least she's getting a taste of every single man. Try before you buy.
Literally a taste.
Well, I know. So going on from that, shall we talk about the snog? And not her and Jay's snog.
Oh my days. Yeah, I mean, I don't. It's just there's a lot of like mouths, and it's very like I don't like this word. I'm gonna say it anyway. Sloppy.
Oh yeah, it's like saying moist, isn't it?
It's like they. It's like they've never had a kiss before, and I don't know. But then afterwards, it's just the way that it just kind of it's going for like at least I don't know, probably going on for longer than they're showing on TV. But then it just stops. They just sort of go away from each other.
Just for anyone that's listening, by the way, we are talking about Ekin-Su and David because we haven't made that very clear at this point.
Sorry, yeah.
And it's like, have you ever seen Angus Thongs and Perfect Snogging?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, you know, like when she goes and has that training on how to kiss, and it's like Saliva City. And it's like that washing machine syndrome. That's like the total picture that I'm getting. Like, it's like they were having their first kiss at the age of like 13, 14. And,
absolutely
just
tragic.
weird.
Absolutely
too
tragic.
much. I don't want to see that.
Maybe that was her training for her kiss with Jay.
Maybe it was. And it worked. He went back again.
We've just broken the code. We've just sorted it out.
Davide. He does not know what he's got himself in for.
No, but it all kicked off, and we will mention it in our all the things you said. very soon. Because Megan does a great impression and we need to hear
Oh, well, it's okay.
it. Let's talk about Gemma and Luca, because these two have had an interesting ride. And I'm going to say, put it out there already, I am starting to see, and maybe not in a good way, that they are turning into our good friends Olivia Atwood and Chris Hughes when they're on the show. That kind of relationship is kind of developing now. And
Do you mean a toxic one, Matt?
I do, Megan. I do mean a toxic one. And it's true, and it's not good. And I don't know, I can just see it happening because Luca's getting very, like, what's the word? Clingy. And to be fair, Amber said to him, "You're getting clingy. You need to stop. Like, she likes you. Just chill out."
Yeah.
And he kind of has, but he kind of hasn't. And to be fair to him, Megan, what would you do if you accidentally called someone you're seeing, like, you were seeing for someone for the first time, and you accidentally called them by your ex's name?
Shrivel into a heap of despair.
Well,
I have done that before.
have you?
Yeah, it's really bad.
In what situation?
Oh gosh, Matt.
Is it too
When I
much?
get
Sorry.
in trouble.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, I can kind of skirt around who it was.
Okay.
I won't give names because that's not fair.
Yeah.
Even though that would be brilliant. I can't.
Yeah.
So after my first serious relationship, I got into another relationship quite quickly. I was quite young, and the first boyfriend came to my house where I live with my parents still at this point, and he was like speaking through my window to try and get me back. And then I was like, "Oh, you just need to go away." And I called him, this actually is the reverse, to be fair.
Right.
I actually called him the new guy's name to the first girlfriend. and he just looked at me and his face dropped. And then he just walked away.
Oh, no.
And I was like, I felt like the worst person in the world.
Wow. To be fair, Gemma said sorry.
I didn't.
Understandable. Then after that, you probably wouldn't want to talk to him again anyway, so there's no need to.
No, exactly. Actually, do you know what? Later in life, we've become friends, so that's quite good.
There you go. All's well ends well, I suppose.
And he went on to have 2 kids, and I couldn't have offered that service at that point in my life. So
that service. How?
But bringing it back to Love Island.
Of course.
Yeah. Gemma and Luca. Luca, I think, from what you were saying, absolutely agree, clingy. I think I'm going to go as far to say as a little bit possessive and showing some serious, like, signs of jealousy. And jealousy is not a nice trait.
Yeah. Obviously, this has all happened because Jax has come in. The old foe. Is that the right word? The old foe? The old flame.
The old flame.
I don't know what that
foe means. Someone you don't like. I mean, she might not like him, but foe is normally you don't get on. Friend or foe.
What we haven't heard though is why they broke up. Not that we necessarily need to hear that, but there's no real context as to kind of what has happened.
He did say, "I know how to push your buttons," or she said something about him pushing her buttons. I might have said that incorrectly. That's it. He said how he knows how to wind her up. And she said, "Oh, well, I think you just knew how to press a few buttons." So I feel like they obviously didn't work out, but they seem relatively amicable in the villa. So watch this space. Could there be a potential regrowth of a relationship there? What do you think, Matt?
I'm not ruling it out, I think there is potentially some unfinished business. I feel like there needs to be something that happens that triggers something that means they have to kind of, I don't know, I feel like something's going to happen. It feels like, I think that definitely the producers will definitely want something to happen, because I feel like this is too good to be true almost. And
oh yeah,
The guy's torn up his contract with the rugby league team. What is he doing? Do you know what I mean? What is he doing? He's gone in to like see his ex in a villa in Mallorca. Like, what are you doing? Go and play rugby, mate. There is obviously a reason as to what is going on here.
Honestly, I mean, he's totally screwed up his life chances now, hasn't he? So I hope it does work out for him.
Well, yeah, completely. So we will see what happens there. But as for Gemma and Luca, Luca's getting over it, I think. Sort of having Jax there. I'm saying this with a really scrunched up face because I don't think he is, but good luck to him. But again, we mentioned him in the all the things you said about a quote because he really, really is getting clingy because he wants to take her everywhere, like on holiday and stuff. It's getting a bit too much, but we'll mention that in a minute. But big thing in Love Island, as we all know, the Hideaway.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. And maybe we should do that every time Hideaway is mentioned. Dun, dun, dun.
I think we should.
It's open. The text came through. The guys picked Tasha and Andrew to go in. And they had a nice time. They're getting on well. They seem to be very loved up at this point. Things happened, Meg.
Things happened. They always do, don't they? It's like they slip off on their own and all of a sudden things get loose and hands go wild.
Things get loose. Things get loose. It just reminds me of a very iconic moment from last series when we spoke about Fanny Flowers. And it is indeed a real sensation. I have you know, listener. It is.
It is. It is a real sensation.
Clearly, Tasha was actually
experiencing fanny flutters.
But she must have. She must have because she did say what happened.
Okay, so if we have fanny flutters, what do you guys have?
I don't want to know. Well, actually, I do want to know. Well, I do know.
Penis pulses.
Penis pulses. It's just a bit of a tingle. It is a tingle.
Yeah.
Can I say dick?
I mean, you have. So
I feel like the phrase dick tingle has happened.
Okay.
You got dick tingle, but then that's not alliteration, is it? So that needs to be bettered there. But so penis pulses could be could be something. Maybe that can be our fire poll for next week. What is the male equivalent? It has to be alliteration of fanny flutters, penis pulses,
yeah,
or I've got nothing
dick
else.
Tingles.
Dick tingles, but
dick dancing.
Dick dancing. You're on one here.
I know, honestly, this should be my new calling in life, alliteration for the genital feelings.
I sense a song. No, let's not. Oh,
that would be a really good thing, wouldn't it? I think it might reach number one.
Definitely, yeah. I'd buy it. I'd buy it. Shall we move on? Talking of songs, shall we play a bit of
all the things you said, running through my head, running through my head. All the things you said, running through my head, running through my head.
Yes, this is the bit where we talk about our favorite quotes from the week. There have been some amazing ones, to be honest.
But we can only give you 5.
We can only give you 5, and it's been quite hard actually to get it down to 5. So I'm going to start with, as we just mentioned about the Hideaway, Tasha and Andrew in there, and Andrew was sort of talking with the guys. He was like, they were really pushing him as to what happened in the Hideaway, and he was like, look, I don't want to say anything. Until Tasha wants to say something, being quite respectful, obviously it's a fair play to him. And he was like, but all I'm going to say is I feel a bit lighter this morning. And we were like, oh, hang on. Next thing you know, apparently she's saying to the girls that she gave him a manicure.
Okay, girls, back me up here. And if I'm wrong, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I have never, ever heard the term, I gave him a manicure, apart from if you actually gave him a fingernail manicure, which I don't think is what she was referring to.
No, and I'm not going to do the action because that just feel weird. But that's what she did. That's what she did, Meg.
Well, he was lighter and she got to practice her beautician skills. So apparently it was a win-win for all.
Exactly. She said she wouldn't actually do anything. She said she wouldn't do anything on TV. That's the thing as well. And
this is what I mean. They go to the Hideaway. Dun, dun, dun.
This is what
and
they do.
Everything changes.
I suppose when you're in the situation, I suppose you do kind of forget about the cameras, don't you? I mean, not that I've ever been in that situation, but
yeah,
you would.
100%.
You would. And, once the lights are off and it's just you two in a room, it's just life, isn't it?
Do you know what I really want to happen in the Hideaway?
Go on.
I really want someone to do a massive fart.
I swear it's happened before, but I know what you mean. I
just think it'd be so funny because I do sometimes think
I
there's
thought I know what
all
you were going to
those
say
people in the room, right, at night in the
Yeah.
villa, and you never hear someone passing wind on TV. And I'm sorry, out of all those people, you're telling me that there's not a high probability that has happened at least once a night. It definitely has.
Oh, 100%. 100%. And maybe that's going to be like some sort of feature on the unseen bits on a Saturday night. But it needs to happen because we need to know that they're normal and that they do fart.
We do. Absolutely. And they do.
Yeah,
of course they do.
Of course they do. It really, like, if you imagine if you're in the Hideaway as well and that just one pops out, it really set the mood, wouldn't it?
I know. It'd be so funny. I want it to happen.
Literally.
Okay. So I am going to talk about what we mentioned briefly earlier in the podcast about good old Davide and his ability to shut down an argument and to address a situation probably in the most Italian manner he possibly could. And here goes my great attempt at his accent.
Drum roll.
So you're in the middle of finding out that Ekin-Su had crawled off to go and meet Jay. He confronted her in front of everyone and said, "You are a liar, you're an actress, and you can go fuck yourself."
Yes, this is what we want. We want it.
Yes, Davide. It's so early as well for all this drama. I love it.
I know. He's gone all in on it. He's not taking anything, is he? I mean,
no.
It was going to be drama. Let's be honest. And I said she has used a certain situation with Jay, I think, to kind of, I don't know, to kind of say to Davide, like, you haven't been making effort, and then she's going to storm off, which is what she did. And then it all came out, didn't it? That, yeah, she's locking lips.
I know. But what does she expect? You can hide on a balcony, but you can't keep that to yourself, love. The whole villa's going to know.
Yeah.
It was a bit sly. She should have just been honest from the start, but she wasn't. And liars get caught out.
Literally. And by the way, the video of her crawling, and she's like to I keep wanting to call him Andrew. I don't know why he looks like an Andrew.
Jandrew.
Jandrew. There's a video of him like, why am I crawling? And he's just like crawling literally on the floor, like, because she's like, get down. It's just like, what are you doing on all fours? Like, it's ridiculous, and people can see them still. This is the thing.
That's the funny thing about it, is that you can't actually hide, but well, they've learnt now, haven't they?
Exactly. And join us next time for the Italian impression corner with Megan Rose.
Grazie.
Grazie. There we go. Grazie. Right, let's go to this whole Jax Luca, Gemma saga, who, by the way, Luca did say that he doesn't want a love triangle. He just wants a straight line, but he's very much getting a love triangle right now. So, Jax to Jay, when the boys were talking, Jay is just getting to know the boys like Remy is as well. And Jay just makes a dig at Jax, to be fair. It's just like, oh, you're a rugby guy, but you're small and you're short and this, that, and the other, giving it the big one. And he's like, oh, I'll take you over there and I'll flatten you. I'm thinking, oh, hang on a second. It's getting lively.
Bloody hell.
I'll flatten you.
I mean, that's a bit aggressive, isn't it?
It is a bit unnecessary. Bear in mind, but I did some research on Jax, by the way, and he's actually been injured for most of this season. So I wouldn't go flattening him if I were you, Jax, because you'd be going away A&E by the sounds of it if you get injured that easily.
That's brilliant.
But yeah, but I think that's kind of as aggressive as it got, but still a bit much, personally.
Yeah, bit much this early as well.
Exactly. But moving on to Luca and Gemma, we mentioned that he's getting a bit clingy, and
he is.
Fair play to him. He wants to, set goals. He wants to aspire to something. He wants, have something to look forward to with Gemma once he's married her and in 3 weeks and had 10 kids and living with her 12 horses and a dad's
and got Michael Owen's permission.
Exactly.
Even though he doesn't know that that's her dad.
Exactly. They were just sitting on the daybed and Luca goes to Gemma, I want to take you to Mykonos, Santorini. We're going to do it all. And I'm thinking,
oh, cringe me later.
Literally, it's like literally what? It's been like a week. If someone had said to you, like, oh, we're going to go everywhere together, would that not just make you want to go, what? A bit soon?
Yeah. And I'd be like, you're full of shit, mate. You don't even know me. How do you know that I even like Greece? Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
I actually really would like to be taken to Greece. So if anyone's listening and wants to take me, that's absolutely fine. But
exactly. She wants to be taken to Greece. So we could do a show out there, to be fair, couldn't we? But do you like Greek food?
Oh, I love Greek food. I love a bit of feta cheese.
Yeah.
From my in a very beautiful position. I know you're back. I really wanted to screenshot that. You were like,
you were also very much paused, but luckily I'm the one recording, so everyone can see what went on there. And I hope you got that. But Megan likes feta cheese
and olives
and olives. Hummus and pita
and tzatziki.
Yeah,
oh my gosh! Basically, I should be Greek.
What would your Greek name be?
Meshka. What would yours be?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, Matthias. Obviously.
Greek god, obviously.
Bloody hell. Come on.
Meshka.
Matthias. Where have you been hiding?
Shall we? Okay, let's go back to this. Have you got our scripts right from the opening bit?
I'm so glad that you're on the same wavelength as me, because that's exactly what I was thinking. Okay, are you ready?
Okay, are we reading the whole?
Bombshells have been flying. I think just the last 2 sentences, or do you want to do the whole thing?
Let's do the last 2. People won't want the rest of it.
Okay. Bombshells have been flying in, and Jax will flatten you. My name's Meshka.
And I'm Matthias. And this is Off the Island. Oh my god. This is just what is going on? What is going on?
To speak. Oh.
Have we lost you, Megan Rose?
Matthew.
Hello?
Hey.
I can't see
Matthew,
you.
can you hear me?
I can hear you,
Can
but
you hear
I
me?
can't see you. I can hear you.
Oh,
There we go.
wait. Is that better?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I laughed so hard I flipped my phone over.
Luca, take us, please. Please take us. We are ready for Santorini.
Gemma won't appreciate it as much as we do.
No, exactly. Oh, right. Right. This has been great, by the way. Finally, all the things you said. Just we don't even. I don't even know if we need to react to this because enough's said. But the girls were talking about something to do with £2,000 and what they would do for £2,000. Anyway, the girls are pretty normal. Gemma pops out, unprovoked. I would lick a horse's ass. All they eat is grass. It's well clean.
Nothing needs to be added to that.
Silence is golden. Right. Let's go on to our fire poll for the week. So this week, a lot has gone on, as we know. But Tasha and Andrew had a discussion. And basically, after the new guys came in, Tasha was like, I would be happy with you talking to other girls, like if that's what you want to do, getting to know other people. And Andrew said, yeah, I feel the same. Let's be honest. We don't think that he thinks that.
We don't think that at all.
No. So we put on our socials at Off the Island Pod, Twitter and Instagram, would Tasha really be happy with Andrew getting to know other girls? And I'll tell you what, quite a lot of votes came in for that. So thank you for that to everyone that voted. 95% of them said defo not. So, yeah.
Oh.
So clearly...
That's a high percentage.
Percentage?
Did I just... Oh, no, not again. I just want to explain to everyone listening. I've just got back from Portugal, been to my own little villa, and much smaller than the Love Island villa, and I didn't get to drink champagne and speak to hot men. I was really surrounded by my
Your poor mum. Don't listen to her, by the way.
But today, I just feel a little bit delirious. That I don't show it.
What percentage delirious do you feel?
Oh gosh! I'd say 89% or 89, 88%.
Megan's lost it. She's officially lost it. Oh gosh. I think that's a good place to end this week.
I think you're right.
Oh, right. So we hope you've enjoyed it by a good percentage or whatever you said. We'll be back very soon. Thank you for listening. Come and join us, by the way, at Off the Island Pod on Twitter and Instagram. We'll be there. You'll see our faces. And by the way, it's both our birthdays very soon. So enjoy that too.
Have a great week. Bye, everybody.
See you later.